mountain biker. We have got Dave Hughes with us. He is joining us. He is the from the Carrabassett Region NEMBA, which is New England Mountain Bike Association Carrabassett Valley chapter. I got it.
That's right, Greg.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Thanks
Man.
for
How are
being
you?
here, Dave.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, I know we got a lot to talk about for the trails. I know we have a race coming up. Tell us a little bit about your involvement with the race.
Yeah, so next weekend, Sugarloaf and the club are collaborating on the Carrabassett Fat Tire Race at the Outdoor Center, February 20th. There's two races. One of them is about 10 miles. The other one's about 20 miles. They start at 10 a.m. Bib pickups between 8 and 9:30. You can register for those on Bike Reg. We have 75 people signed up for it right now. It caps out at 100. So if you do get on there, we had to delay it last weekend because of all the soft snow.
Right.
So if you get on the Bike Reg, you'll need to scroll down because it shows as if the event has already taken place. Right. But it was just because we scrubbed it at the last second. If you go on down, there's a link to register.
It would have been
down
fun
below.
last week.
It would not have been fun last week. It would have been a hike,
Yeah.
a hike-a-bike race.
Hike-a-bike,
Who
right.
can run faster pushing their bike?
But you still are going to do some guided rides on that day too, right?
Yeah, exactly. So the same day down at the Outdoor Center, starting at 10 o'clock, we'll start gathering down there. We're going to put on two guided rides. We'll have a leader and a sweep for each one. One of them is really centered around introduction to fat biking. So, I mean, if you're really new to the sport or you've gone down to the Outdoor Center and you've rented a bike or you've borrowed one from a friend and you want to come up and just kind of have somebody like, this is kind of the ins and outs of riding a fat tire bike on snow. That starts at 10. There's a second one, and that'll probably be, depending on the group and the conditions, it'll be 45 minutes, an hour type long. It probably won't go a long distance away from the parking lot.
No question is stupid.
Yeah, no question is stupid. Exactly. And then we'll have an intermediate one, which will be more about getting to know the trail system.
Right.
Come out and ride with some people that already know their way around, how maybe to link up the trails. Maybe you're familiar with the place in the summertime, but you can't ride all the places in the wintertime that you can ride in the summer. So come and ride with some folks that know where they're going and get familiar with and that'll probably be an hour or 2 hours. It'll take you down to Camp
Will you
Belfield.
be covering trail etiquette in that, or is that something separate?
It'll probably be in the intro piece. There'll probably be some discussion about trail etiquette for sure. There will likely be some opportunity in the intermediate piece, but I think snow bikers are pretty aware of how to maintain the trails, how to keep them going. But it never hurts to go over some of that stuff again. So there may be some discussion of that then too.
Right, more than just bikers that use some of the trails.
Right.
And so the event is on Sunday, but there's also a tent on Saturday, right?
Yeah. So on Saturday, a group of us, I'll be up there. We'll be on at the beach. You'll see a big, 8x8 NEMBA tent up there with a table. There'll be a few people around to chat with folks about the mountain biking scene up here, summer or winter or anything bike. We'll have our snow groomer. It's a snow dog. We've affectionately named it Sprocket.
Sprocket.
It'll be up there, so come and see the machine that we're grooming the single track with. Maybe meet some of the people who groom the trail.
Yeah.
But it'll be a great time to talk about bikes. If you've been wondering about what's going on up here, or what CR NEMBA does, or what the collaboration is between the town and Sugarloaf and Maine Hudson Trails and the club, come chat with us. We love to talk about bikes and trails.